It's all hands on deck now. I gotta unload this Rambler. Normally I'd be putting ads online and writing it up, but that's what I got Christy for.
Hey, Aaron.
Yes, ma'am?
Richard asked me to put the Rambler on the internet.
Yeah.
So I need to know about it, what's in it.
Put line 1, good stuff. Line 2, more cool stuff.
I don't think that works.
Depends on who your buyer is. 1959 Rambler Super Cross Country.
Okay.
It's got a 700 R4 transmission,
Do what?
9-inch rear end, which is positive traction. Patched front floor pans.
Patch floor, what?
Front floor pans patched, replaced rear floor pans. Suspension, modified Mustang 2, tubular upper and lower control arms.
What'd you say?
Power rack and pinion, truck arm rear suspension.
Can I put all this in an ad on the internet?
Yeah, absolutely. If they have any more questions than this, tell them that that car's not for them and have a good day.
Okay.
Of course, whoever buys this car, probably gonna wanna drive it, right? We haven't even test-fired the motor yet, so I'm gonna check with Aaron, see where we're at. Are we getting close?
Yeah, basically waiting on Sue on the interior, and man, that's pretty much it. We gotta do the exhaust on it, but now that we got the new lift, the new bender, I think we might be able to do the exhaust here.
Do we switch it to a key, or does it still got the push-button start?
No, it's on key. Why don't you turn the key and see if it come alive?
Oh, I'm down with that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah! Whoa!
To hear the motor start, what a relief, you know, finally. This thing with the Rambler's been an ass kicking the whole entire way. For all the hard work, I'm happy we did it.
Well, now all we gotta do is put the hood on it and sell it.
Yeah, that's your problem, not mine.
Yeah, that is my problem.
I make them and you sell them.
Who knows how much money we would have made at the auction? Might have made a killing, might have lost our ass. But Gas Monkey's not just about making money. Aaron and I really love cars, and bringing one back to life is its own reward. And let's face it, this one was a nasty, stubborn boxer rat.
I know we gotta get the money back, but if this thing doesn't go for the right money, I wouldn't mind having this around the shop and drive.
Oh, I wouldn't mind either. Let's hope we sell it, though, because I don't need a wagon.
Yeah, I agree.
Thanks. Surprise! 1959 Rambler wagon.
One of the wildest things about this car is the fact that it looks just like it did when we bought it. Everything we've done to this car is practically underneath the car. You really have a lift to appreciate it or take a ride.
You know, this was the first exhaust that we custom made there at Gas Monkey Garage because we just got our bender in.
One of the difficult things with a car this low is getting all the exhaust and all the equipment tucked up inside of the car so we don't damage it when we drive it, go over speed bumps, or hit potholes. We've got air ride in the front and the rear with a completely new rear suspension, truck arm rear. Thing rides, drives, and handles fantastic. The front floor pans were absolutely destroyed in this car. We could stand on the ground while we were sitting where we were supposed to drive. This floor, from firewall to seat, completely new. You know, when it came to the interior, we picked out some strange fabric. Come to find out, these are the drapes out of Sue's house. So, this is weird and fits this car perfect.
This car just didn't need a paint job. It's got a cool, badass look like it is, so we decided to leave it alone.
You know, it took 20 or 30 years for the car to look this bad. Why would I change it?
This car is basically brand new. Grab your girlfriend, go to the beach, grab your dog, go to the lake, whatever you want to do.
Whoever buys this car is probably gonna look more homeless than me.
As soon as we missed the auction, I got busy trying to sell the Rambler. Online ads, the interweb, word of mouth, whatever it takes, I gotta get rid of this car. Old-fashioned work is paid off. Guy just walked in and he's interested in the Rambler. I got 19 grand in this car and I need at least that to break even. Our little wagon here we just completed about 3 or 4 days ago, and it's a pretty tricky little car. It looks a little deceiving. Underneath what the shell that you're looking at right here is basically full-on, everyday driver, every bit as nice as your Lexus. This Ron Davis radiator cost more than the car did when we bought it.
Well, that's the kind of thing I'd like for. I don't want something that's gonna break down.
What do you like?
Well, I like that one a lot more, but this one's around what she would like.
Price point on this car is probably, you know, somewhere around 25 grand.
Why is it worth 25 grand?
I can't tell you why it's that much money without taking you for a ride in it.
What do you think, Luke?
It's good.
It's
Nice.
awesome.
It is.
Rambler Rodeo.
How's it sound, Lewis?
What'd you think about that ride?
It was nice.
Nice? Not exactly what I wanted to hear from a 10-year-old. I wanted him to say, I just crapped my pants. But I got one more way to convince these guys that they gotta have this car.
Oh, man. That's incredible.
Everything's easy to get to, easy to work on, nice and clean.
And the fact that it's hot rod underneath and it's the old classic wagon on the top is, and that's definitely what she wants.
Cool. Well, it sounds like it's gonna be a good fit.
Well,
Now all we gotta do is figure out the money.
we gotta work on that next.
What about all these cracks and holes in there?
This is why I don't like kids around the garage. What it is it's a little bit of rust, but what we did was we patched the rust that was structural and the other stuff, there's no reason to spend the money to fix it because it's just wasted time and effort.
If you see all this under here, Lewis?
Uh-huh.
See all
Oh,
this
that's new.
Oh, all right.
Right.
I'm thinking it's time for Lewis to go play with some hubcaps or something. It's time for Daddy and I to talk money. Just to cut to the chase, if you're serious, you want to buy the car today, I'll sell it for 20 grand. That's the bottom line. That's what I can do.
I understand what you've done to it. I can appreciate that. I'm still wanting a standard 20, though. Can you get 18.5?
I think I can get 18.5 all over the place. There's probably hands in the air out there in the street.
You know, the car will make my wife happy.
That should count for another 5 grand right there. How many wives do you know that are happy?
Dad, it's sort of a take it or leave it.
Tell him. Tell him to do it for 20.
You really should.
I think I can convince her 20 was good.
Awesome. That's a deal.
Excellent.
What do you think?
I think it's good.
It's coming out of your inheritance. I think it's awesome.
Thanks, Lewis.
So what we got is a 68 Ford F100 pickup. We've got an engine from a Lincoln Mark 8 and a front end from an 06 Crown Vic. But why stop there? We're gonna create a super truck by combining parts that usually don't go together. But Aaron's a genius and he'll make it work. We'll add a rear end from an 01 F-150, Mustang exhaust, and special edition Shelby wheels. If this thing isn't Frankenstein enough, Casey's going with the original paint color. We checked the VIN number. This one's gonna be boxwood green.
We finally sorted out all the pieces and parts for the 68 short bed. Go ahead and disassemble this stuff, and then the first thing we're going to have to do is modify the frame to accommodate all the performance upgrades we're planning. We're gonna ditch the coil buckets, this whole cross member's coming out, the I-beams, the old steering, everything's coming out and going away. You know, we're combining so many parts of different cars together, we started calling this truck Frankenstein. So I guess this is the part where we get after it with a torch.
I really like our 1968 Ford pickup truck.
Working on it is a mechanic's dream, but I won't be having any dreams this week, because that would imply I'd have time to get to bed at some point. We got the engine back in, and the transmission seems to clear nicely. But the exhaust system could still be a problem.
What we're gonna do is cut the exhaust into pieces and use it as a kit and make it fit in our truck.
The good news is the front end's complete. So today, we're gonna work on the back half of the truck, starting by relocating the gas tank.
The reason we're going through all these extra steps with the gas tank in the back is simple safety. We're just trying to get the gas tank out of the cab with the driver. All right, so we've got all of our heavy fabrication done. It's getting late, and we're definitely in a time crunch, so we gotta get this to the paint shop.
This truck is getting the royal treatment. We're using absolute top shelf primers and paints. Just the materials alone are gonna cost more than $3,000, but it's gonna be worth it. This will be a show quality truck.
While KC has been painting the body, we've been going non-stop at the garage. Finishing the frame, working on the motor. There you go. Now we've got to get this truck back and get it running.
I spent $7 grand, materials, labor, all that stuff, but hell, it is kick-ass. What's the plan today?
Try and finish the truck, and I think we'll probably be unsuccessful, so we'll try and get as far on that as we can. We've got a major deadline that we absolutely can't be late. It's not like there's a fallback plan. We absolutely can't miss this one, so we'll keep working until we fall down or get the job done. No change.
Maybe we get it running. Aaron always plays it cool when he's under pressure, but I'm freaking out. This truck's gutted, it won't start, and this thing's gotta be on the auction block in less than a day. This situation's not good.
We're in the last day, last 24 hours before our car has to be somewhere, and there's no front end, there's no back end, and it doesn't really run yet.
We built this truck from the ground up using parts from multiple vehicles and making them all work together. I've already got 20 grand in it, but I'm betting big that it'll sell big at the auction. I just hope they get it done in time.
We'll carry on, made noise. Let's finish up. I just want to get something out of it.
The truck's motor made noise, and that's good enough. This modern engine has a lot of sensors. Only about half of them are hooked up, so we're going to keep plowing ahead with the wiring. These Shelby wheels and tires cost $3,000, but well worth it for the look. The last major bit of work to be done is the exhaust system. Since we don't have an exhaust bender here, the only way this gets done quickly is to send the truck to the muffler shop.
All right, truck's all loaded. Fix ahead of the exhaust shop, get it back, just finish up the last little details, head to auction. All right, so we just got the truck back from the exhaust shop. It's gonna be 7 hours we have left before we have to be on a trailer. We've probably got 15 hours worth of work, finish up with the wiring. But we've got 3 guys working on it, so gonna haul ass, see if we can't make it.
These go to the starter down here. They got that close.
Everything's
So we've got a new problem. Scott and I just discovered the muffler shop managed to tangle the new exhaust system in the wiring.
it's just a mess.
How did he manage that?
If the hot pipes burn through the wiring, it could short the truck out, make it undrivable. This late in the game, that's the last thing we need. The only thing that would make this worse is if Richard was here. He'd be freaking the hell out. Wherever he's at, I hope he's too distracted to call and check in.
That's enough.
I got it snug now. What does that look like back there? Good enough? Yeah.
It took us a while, but we managed to fix the exhaust, sort out the wiring. The question now is whether we can finish this thing in time to make it to auction. It's gonna be close.
It was in pieces and it needed everything, and that's what Gas Monkey does best. Make them fast, make them loud. In this case, we made it fast, loud, and green. It's everything it's supposed to be. It's a badass hot rod.
You know, it's a badass hot rod, but it's a brand new truck. It's like a wolf wearing sheep's clothing. We picked up this motor that had allegedly been sitting for 15 years. Gave us a little bit of trouble, but we think we maxed out the potential of this little motor. The wheels are a big indication of what's going on underneath the hood and underneath this truck. These are special edition Shelby 20s, all the way around, 9s in the front, 10s in the back. We color match the bumpers, the grille, the door handles to the wheel, just to tie it all together.
We pulled the dash pad, smoothed it out, put in a set of classic instrument gauges, put in a nice little AM/FM stereo.
It runs like a scalded ape. 236 horsepower, 245 foot-pound of torque. We expect to see better than 20 miles a gallon on this. You got your choice of 20-mile-a-gallon cars. It could be a junk import, or it could be one of these.
I'd go with one of these.
The Frankenstein F100 was his cash cow. He bought the truck for $2,500. He installed a modern engine, put in an exhaust from a Mustang, and the suspension from a Crown Vic. Richard also gave the truck a show-quality paint job, custom wheels and tires, and worked his crew around the clock. All told, he spent $29,500 on parts and labor. He hit a home run at auction when the truck sold for $50,000.
So here we are in nowhere, Texas, right? I'm not sure what I'm gonna see, but this guy takes me out back. He's got an old garage, and in it, a 50 Oldsmobile Coupe. Don, tell me why you have this car here.
It was my dad's. He bought it in 1954.
No kidding. So was your dad like a hot rodder, or that's what these cars were? I mean, I've studied up on them before, and I mean, they came out with this basic car in '49, and they just started taking over everything. The Olds Rocket 88 was known as the king of NASCAR. It was built with a lightweight frame and a powerful overhead valve V8 engine, giving it a lot of muscle. Between 1949 and 1952, it won more NASCAR races than any other auto, and America loved it. Well, can we uncover it and take a look at it?
Sure.
All right, let's get some of this stuff off of here.
My dad was always good about taking care of his cars. Stayed in the garage most of the time.
So, did your dad do any crazy modifications or
No.
anything like that?
Pretty much all like it was.
Wow. That's so cool. I love it when they're just stock.
Yeah.
Stock a couple rat turds.
Yeah, rat turds.
Those are original rat turds.
They might be. You know what, Don? I want to sit in this thing. I gotta see how it feels.
It's dusty, dirty, but
I don't care. I've been dirty before. I've been dirty in a lot of places.
yeah.
Wow. That is freaking cool. Nothing's broken though, Aaron. Look at all the trim.
I mean, headlight bezels, the bumpers have some dings in them, but that's surely not a big deal.
Everything's here. So, Don, how old are you?
I'm 51.
That makes it 61 when you were born?
Yeah.
I think him and your mom are maybe hitting up the drive-in and you came along in the front seat here?
Well, you never know.
You know, Don, I'm happy just to see it, but, you know, I want to take it home.
Yeah.
What's it going to take to take it off your hands? You know, you knew Don was attached to the car. You know, like Aaron said, it's part of the family, and we really had to treat that delicately.
It'd be a crazy price, but
Well, you know, we're not in the business of bottom feeding. I'm not out here trying to cheat people out of their cars. I want to give a fair price for a good car, so I expect you'd probably have a decent price on it. I'm kind of just wondering what that is.
well, the crazy price would be 10.
Why did I know he was going to say that? Why did I know that? Don threw out a number of $10,000, and I think it's a fair number, but not in the condition the car's sitting. What do you think, Aaron?
Oh, I sure do like it. I don't like it 10 grand, but I sure do like it.
I got to drag it out. I got to get it running. There's no telling what I'm going to have into it.
And you know how these things go, you know?
Oh, they stack up like crazy. Don, I'm thinking like maybe $5 grand. But I got it in cash right now.
I'd have to get 75 anyway.
You adding? You need to take your boots off, use your toes.
Oh, we're not going that high.
I could probably do the 75, Don, if I knew for a fact that you were conceived in this thing. I'd probably do it. That would be cool. But I tell you, I got 7 grand in my pocket.
I can't confirm the
conception story?
Yeah, so I guess I could do that.
That's awesome. I guess we got
'Cause
50 olds. You got 7
Sounds
grand. Thank you, sir. So we did a little back and forth, a little haggling, settled in at 7 grand, and that was a good deal for me. We'll give you a few minutes with it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kind of have mixed emotions about selling it, but sounds like they're going to take care of it. They're going to put it on the road where it needs to be. I hope they fix it right. I think they will.
We're here to, you know, get it back on the road and make it into that awesome vehicle that it used to be.
Try and breathe new life into it. Hell yeah.
We We are here with a 50 Olds. What do you think about that?
That's pretty sweet.
Don did us right on this one. It's a 50 Olds coupe. It's killer. It's 303 Rocket 88. This was the coolest ride out as far as I'm concerned, from 50 to 54. I don't know. What are you thinking, Aaron? I'm thinking just, we got to stay true to the car.
We just get her fired back up and get her slammed, change the wheels and tires on it. And I think we're gonna have a heck of a lot of fun. Plan on the car is just change the wheels up a little bit. It's still gonna be steels, chrome, a little bit wider in the rear. We're gonna slam it down. We're gonna soup up the motor and radial tires. Other than that, I mean, the car's just too cool the way it is to really mess it up too much.
Casey, what do you think about the paint? I can tell you, Casey's got a great eye, and I'm always interested to hear what he has to say about the look of the car.
I say let's just throw a coat of flat clear on it, man.
That'll bring out the original blue color a lot,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah, it'll lose all its oxidation on top of it.
All we're doing is just making a light preservation for what's here. And that honestly, that goes further to me than putting some weird color that we think is cool on it or getting into a real serious paint job. I absolutely adore the way it looks right now. And it took a long time to get that way, so we can't replicate it. So what I wanted to do is preserve the patina on it. It's absolutely perfect. In this way, it allows us to touch the car, drive the car, wash the car without damaging the patina further.
I think that's a badass plan, guys. I mean, low, lean, slick. Now Aaron and I have a plan for our big build. I know from experience that a car with this kind of modifications will bring 20 to 25 grand. That means I've only got 5 days of labor on this project to clear a profit. We're off to the races. Let's go. Excited Aaron and the guys finished the Oldsmobile last night.
You know, it's time for me and Richard to take the car for a test drive, see if it runs as good as it looks.
This is a badass car. This is the way Gas Monkey builds them. Casey did an awesome job on the paint. I mean, it's exactly what we wanted. Wanted to keep it clean, but keep it with the look that it is. This car's true to form. If someone wanted to put it back super stock, they could do that. Otherwise, we just gave it a badass look. It's fast, it's comfortable to drive, it's an everyday car.
All in all, really, really happy. I think we turned out a great car. I think we turned it out at an incredibly fast pace. Well, I don't think there's anything that we have to make excuses for. I think it does everything it's supposed to do.
Now all we gotta do is find this thing a home.
What are you trying to get out of it?
Why don't we talk money after I take you for a ride?
Sounds perfect.
Get in there. Here's the way I look at it. If you're gonna take Guy for a test ride, let's go ahead and wreck this piece of if we have to. I don't care. Bottom line is, they might get scared, they might get worried or whatever, but until they've unlaid that cash, it's still my car. I don't care if I wreck it.
Once we started doing donuts, I got thrown back in the seat. That's when I knew I had to have it.
A little fast and loud for you.
I like it.
Joyride works every time, and this is a great car. I paid $7 grand for it originally, put in 5 hard days of labor and some parts, and I know exactly what I need for this car.
What do you want for it?
I want 25 grand.
Yeah?
I think that's where the car needs to be. It's brand new motor, tranny, runs and drives great, interior's done, paint's done. This is a kick-ass car.
You throw air ride on it, I'll give you 25.
So he tells me he'll give me the whole 25 grand, only if I put the air ride suspension in it. I don't want to do that to this car, but if it'll help me turn a profit,
what do you think?
Man, I know you're a buyer. I know you got some kick-ass cars. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, let's do it.
Go get my money, son.
All right, we'll do.
That's kind of hip to be cool.
Is it brown or is it blue?
It's blue.
I think it used to be blue.
It's blue.
Huh.
Yeah, this is one we kind of saved from the Crusher.
59 Rambler. God, cute little car. Someone's been cutting on it a little bit of rust.
Be careful with them snakes down there. The outside's pretty damn cool.
Pretty straight old
Inside
car.
pretty well sucks.
I've never seen another one.
It's a 59 Rambler Super.
Super cross country.
Nothing said fun, serve the sun better than the Rambler. Ramblers are pioneers in design and styling. They had cool fins, a roll-down rear window, and even cooler front windows that flared out. Seat heat reclines, look at that. Ramblers were also famous for their reclining front seats that could turn into a giant bed, which made them great for long family road trips. Well, Kyle, what do you need for something like this? Treat me right, I just drove all the way up here in the middle of nowhere.
2,500.
I think I'm sitting.
What'd he say?
I think I'm sitting in someone else's car.
Kyle's a buddy of mine, but I mean, 2,500 for a wagon that's been sitting in the field forever. What about $850. I usually go in half, but I don't even want to go there.
Richard, he's pretty tough on you on trying to get that price down. I can understand that because we have to do the same thing. What about $18.50?
We're gonna ditch the the suspension. We're gonna ditch the motor and transmission. So what we're bargaining here for is a body.
I don't know. I'm thinking about 1,200 bucks.
We always have to work with guys, leave a little meat on the bone, so we left a little meat on the bone for him also. We need to move it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Cool.
We got a deal there.
All right.
Thank
See?
you.
Didn't come here to nowhere land for nothing.
Thank you. Thank you.
What I did ended up 1,200 bucks, and I think we got ourselves a good deal. This way. We've got a pretty good idea what we want to do. You know, motor it up, tranny it up, get a good rear end under there. Big wheels, get it low to the ground, and just give it a really cool kind of Southern California surfer vibe.
We're gonna take this family station wagon and turn it into a hot rod. That's something you don't see every day. But before we get this car back to Gas Monkey Garage, we're gonna make a pilgrimage to the holy grail of hot rod sites, Cadillac Ranch.
Oh, wow. It's a lot worse than in the pictures.
We're rambling, man. Rambler.
It looks like a Rambler.
This is a cross-country, super deluxe Rambler. And if the fins didn't give it away, it's a 59.
It's real straight except for the missing floorboard. Fred Flintstone style.
What happened to getting a little bit better car?
After we ate that steak, next thing I know, we were buying a Rambler wagon. There was some kind of weird drugs in that thing.
What do you think about the paint? Just leave it?
Dude, this paint is, I like it is. I don't even think I want to clear it. I think we buff it out and wash it. Let's get it off. Let's get it off.
I hope you didn't buy those wheels for this.
They were just kind of free with the deal. I kind of like the idea of powder coating them, sticking them on, but Aaron absolutely hates them.
Where's Christy at? Let's get these things on Craigslist. Free.
What's wrong if we just powder coated them?
You powder coat a turd, it's still a turd.
Oh, no, back there. That's not Aaron hates these tires. I like them because they save me cash. And I'm the owner of this operation, so guess what? I win.
What are we gonna do to make this cool? Gas
Well,
Monkey.
we're gonna start by de-burlapping the car.
De-burlapping.
No,
The next thing is we're gonna see if we can remove the rat turds.
Well, Aaron and I talked a lot about it on the way home from Amarillo, and we're checking it out. I want kind of a surfer wagon taken to the next level.
You know, the real thing I'm concerned with is maybe we bit off too much, but we've been down some pretty serious roads before. I don't think this one's any different. So basically, great big motor, great big wheels and tires, air ride, fix a hole in the floor, recover the seat. We can all take it to lunch. We just have to find out real fast if we're gonna have to nix everything or if we can work with what we got. We're gonna have to make a decision fast.
Well, we got a bigger problem that I just noticed that I'm pretty pissed off about.
What's
There
that?
was a nice, really kick-ass R in the middle of that steering wheel, and it's gone.
Well, you better get on the net and start finding another one.
Oh, there it is on the floorboard. All right, I'm cool.
Restoration complete.
So the plan on this car is to gut it completely. We're gonna rip out the motor, rip out the rear end, rip out the floors. By the time we're done, we should have a pretty cool car that we can take to the leak auction by the end of the week. But it's not gonna be easy. This is a massive job that's gonna take every bit of Gas Monkey ingenuity. Woo! Holy cow, that thing stinks.
That smell.
No kidding. Well, you guys get that cleaned out, because I ain't getting it.
It's nasty, it smells, but we'll be done in a second. Get the pressure washer out here and maybe start turning the life around for this little car.
I can smell that thing from around the corner.
Yeah, we gotta hop inside. We got it all cleaned out.
I'm not getting in there. Oh, man. Did we find any carcasses, at least some bones or anything?
No, but this thing had more rat houses and hideaways. This is like a rat mansion.
Excellent, I appreciate it. This morning, waiting on parts to get here, bright and early, here are all the parts we need, basically make some major leaps ahead today, and stubbed our toe first box. Looks like homeboy made a mistake. This is pretty much what I expect out of a build like this. You know, second time in a week we've got the wrong parts. It's almost like the Rambler's trying to tell me something like, let me rust in peace.
Casey, what can we do?
Based on the amount of time we have, what do you think is gonna happen? I don't know. We're already behind schedule. You know, when are we not? But this one more so than ever. And we absolutely don't have the parts we need. Not only do I feel like we're behind, it looks like we're behind, and I know we're behind, and believe me, Richard knows.
We're having so many setbacks with this car, we're not sure how we're gonna make it to the auction. The guys are doing more work than I ever imagined, and we're just blowing through the cash. At least we still have those free wheels. Hopefully, that's one last thing I have to worry about.
We got a free set of wheels, which was really generous. Problem is, though, generosity only goes so far. This one wheel has 4 leaks in it, multiple leaking points at the bead. I'm a big fan of asking questions, and when someone wants to give me a free set of wheels, I think that you should ask the question why. And I think that the answer might be because they're worthless piles of
The bead seats down here, so it's this, I mean, it's...
The time and money we're gonna put into these wheels, we could've got new wheels by now, huh?
Yeah. The smart question is, should we switch wheels? Just gotta find out how Richard wants to play it, because Richard may have to have these. He may not want to spend the money. We may not have the wheels available. So it's just something that me and Richard are gonna have to get together on and make a decision.
Thanks. Surprise! 1959 Rambler Wagon.
One of the wildest things about this car is the fact that it looks just like it did when we bought it. Everything we've done to this car is practically underneath the car. You really have a lift to appreciate it or take a ride.